Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. Two numbers a and b are each greater than 0 and the fifth root of a is equal to the cube root of b. For what value of x is a to the power of 8x 94 equal to b? We have the information that is the fifth root of a is equal to the cube root of b. Let me write this stuff over here. Fifth root of a is equal to cube root of b. And we have to find the value of x for which a to the power of 8x 94 is equal to b. Let me write it over here. That is a to the power of 8x 94 is equal to b. That is, we have to solve for x in this equation and we have x at the exponent. Okay, in an equation, whenever I want to solve for a variable that is at the exponent, what I have to do is I have to get the same base on both sides of the equation. Once I get the same base, I can equate the exponents and I can solve for the variable. Okay, here we don't have the same base on both sides of this equation. We have to get some stuff for b in terms of a. Then we'll have the same base a on both sides of this equation. Let's solve for b in this equation. To solve for b, we have to get of this cube root. Let me raise both sides to the power of 3 to get of the cube root on the right side. Here this cube root and cube will cancel out. On the left side, we can write this radical as an exponent. Whenever I write a radical as an exponent, it will be a fraction with numerator 1. The denominator of the fraction will be the index of the radical. In this case, it is 5. We can take this exponent 3 as it is. On the right side, we have b. Here a power is raised to another power. Whenever a power is raised to another power, we can multiply the two exponents we have over here. When I multiply this 1 over 5 and 3, I am getting 3 over 5. On the right side, we have b. Here I got the stuff a to the power of 3 over 5 for b. Now we can plug in this a to the power of 3 over 5 for b in this equation. Okay, now let me plug in. So a to the power of 8x and 84, and for this b, we can plug in this one. That is a to the power of 3 over 5. Now I got the same base a on both sides of this equation. Whenever two powers are equal with the same base, what we can do is we can equate the exponents. Okay, when I equate the exponents, I am getting 8x negative 4 equals to 3 over 5. Okay, now let me add 4 to both sides of this equation. The negative 4 positive 4 will cancel out. I am getting 8x equals to 3 over 5 positive 4. Okay, now we have to add this fraction and an integer. Whenever I want to do addition or subtraction between a fraction and an integer, the integer has to be multiplied by the denominator of the fraction. Once I'm done with this multiplication, I can take this 5 as a common denominator. Let me do it. There is 3 positive. 4 times 5 is 20. Now we can take 5 as a common denominator. Then we get 8x equals to 3 positive 20 is 23 over 5. Okay, now to solve for x, we have to get of this 8, which is multiplied by x. For that, let me multiply both sides of this equation by 1 over 8. Okay, this 8 will cancel out. 1 times x is x. And here 23 times 1 is 23 and 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, here I got the value of x for which this a to the power of 8x 84 is equal to b. So the value of x is 23 over 40.